I know what you've done. I do. You, my friend, forgot to buy a Christmas present for that filmmaker, you know, didn't you? Yeah, Christmas is around the corner, only next week. What you gonna do? Well, don't worry, that's why I'm here today, and that's why Amazon Prime exists. Today I'm gonna be showing you 5 amazing filmmaking gift ideas that any filmmaker would love. These are items that I personally use and that I've grown to love, and they range from, I don't know, $50 to $500, $600. So surely there's some here that you're gonna like. And if you buy any of these for the filmmaker person that you know, they will love you forever. Okay, so let's get to it, right? Number 1, this filter right here. This is a filter by Tide Optics. It's called Cinesoft. Well, you might wonder, what does Cinesoft filter do? It softens your image a lot, takes that digital sharpening from the mirrorless cameras nowadays, and just blooming the highlights, meaning that every bright area in your image is just gonna get the lights more spread out and more soft, so it's gonna give you that dreamy look, right? It is a stylized look, so you have to be kind of aiming for it, but they have a lot of different strengths. They have the half strength, the 1/4 strength, something like that, so you can definitely pick one of these up. They are quite cheap, and of course you just have to get your thread size, and every purchase that you get with this, Tide Optics proudly donates a percentage of all the revenue to an ocean charity. So you're helping the world, man. You're helping the world when you buy this thing. So why not get your image looking cool? You donate a little bit to taking care of the ocean. Win-win. Second on the list, it's a pocket LED. And why is a pocket LED? Duh. So this is the pocket LED. This one right here is from Light. I think it's called Light. I bought it off of AliExpress, but I'm gonna put, of course, all these links in the description, and the alternatives to this one, I'm gonna put it there as well. And what does this do? This is a small, look at this, it's like smaller than my iPhone, right? But it's a very, very powerful LED light that has many uses. For example, this right here is just at 3200 kelvins, and that's 50% of brightness. That is 50%, and look at this, this is crazy, right? And this is 100%, 100% blinding me, that's what it is. And then it has a lot of other modes, you know? It has like RGB modes that you can just change all the colors, like to, you know, if you want purple, if you want pink, if you want red, whatever you want, you just press a button and you got it. And it has a few effects built in as well. For example, you got this one, which is just cycling the colors. You've got this one, which is lightning. So if you want to ever use it as a lighting on your set, you have a cop car, and you have quite a few different variations of the cop car. You have I don't know, night on the beach, whatever the hell this is. This is very useful for a lot of situations. I 100% recommend you having one of these. So if you get them one of these, they're gonna love it. And the third on our list, it's probably my favorite. It's a really cool filmmaking tool, which also kind of helps to soften your image, but not just soften, but gives a whole mood to it. And this is what I'm talking about. This is a smoke machine. This little smoke machine is from Softeen, got off Amazon as well. It's tiny, but it's really powerful. So you've been watching this video all the way without no haze in the room, right? So I'm gonna blast this thing, and then when the smoke settles, you're gonna see how much different the image is gonna look. So all you do is you get some haze fluid that you also buy that from Amazon, and I added some vanilla scent to mine, so every time I use it, the whole room just gets a beautiful vanilla scent. So what you do, you just pour it inside there, and just try to hit the thing, because I didn't. I fell all over, but it's all good. So yeah, you just fill this thing with haze fluid. In the case of this machine right here, it has this thing that shows when it's hot enough for you to use it. So all you do is just turn on a button here in the back, wait for this to turn red. Got this little remote, and there you go. All you do is press a button. You just press a button and your whole room fills with haze. And man, you just gonna see in a second how much cooler this image is gonna look. So give me a minute, let's spray some more of these all over the room. I mean, right? There's still a lot of smoke roaming around. I probably overdid it, but how cool is this ambience now? Just like I said, takes a lot of that sharpness away as well, and just makes it a really cool environment. If you have a direct source of light, it's gonna give you that volumetric lighting where you can literally see a beam of light. You know, if you had like a beam of light coming from somewhere, you could see it, and man, just makes it awesome. It's just awesome, right? So that was my third one. This one is still very cheap. It's around 50 some dollars or pounds. You should definitely get one of these. That filmmaker friend that you have, they will love you. So next up, we've got this SMALLRIG mini matte box, and it's this beautiful thing right here. So the SMALLRIG mini matte box, what does it do? Essentially, you add this to the front of your camera. So you have your camera, right? You just grab one of these, which is a filter that comes included with it. This filter is from 72 mil to 95, which is the size of the matte box. So you put this in front of your lens, and then you put this on the filter. So you just tighten up with this knob right here, and then you have this. So what does this do? If you're outside and you have the sun on top of you, the light would hit the lens and it would spread around the glass and take a little bit of that contrast away. So this helps to get the contrast back and avoid the light reflections on your lenses. This is really nice, really lightweight, made with a combination of aluminum and fiberglass, if I'm not mistaken. And then you have this knob right here just to increase the tension or decrease the tension of the lid, right? And the cool thing about this is, even though you added this to the front of your lens, it still has the threads of the original side of your lens threads, so you can add other filters on top of it. So for example, if you have one of those tied optics that I told you, or any of the filter, you can literally have the SMALLRIG matte box, mini matte box, mini or whatever, and then still add a filter on your lens, and that's it, and just goes like that. And if you have one of those rectangular filters, you can also put them over here in the slot that they included and just slide in, you know, and you're good to go. One other feature that, you know, is kind of, I don't know, it's kind of stupid to say, but unfortunately is the industry. If you have this on your camera, it's just gonna make you look that more professional and that more impressive for your clients. So it's really cool. It's definitely something that I recommend you have it. So yep, that's the SMALLRIG matte box mini. Now lastly, we've got the most expensive item of our list, but it is of course the most badass too. Yeah? It's an amazing piece of gear. It's gonna help every filmmaker that you give this to, and it's just beautiful. This the DJI Ronin RS3. This thing is a beast. This is beautiful for, first of all, because I love myself a red and black. I love myself a red and black. And this thing has got some really cool, revolutionary, pioneer features. Of course, this is a gimbal, so this is meant to stabilize your footage. You put your camera over here and you balance it, and then you can run behind a car, run from a horse, whatever the hell you want to do with this thing, and your footage is gonna be smooth as butter. It's just gonna be clean. It's gonna be really nice. So I'm gonna set it up real quick, and I'm just gonna show you some cool stuff that this thing can do, right? Bear with me 1 second. So it's already balanced. You know, I just turned it off, and I'm gonna turn it on, and you're gonna see how cool that is. After you turn it on, it unlocks all of the axes, and it's basically ready to go. It has a few buttons here, very useful stuff. It has a touch screen, and on the side here, this button gives you fast access to the three main modes it has. So you have the FPV mode, which is currently on. Basically, the FPV, it follows every movement. So if you go like this sideways, it pans sideways as well. If you do, it goes up and down with you, right? The PF mode is just pan follow, okay? So it only pans side by side with your movement. If you do up and down, it's not going to go up and down. It's literally just the pan follow. And then the other one is the PTF, which is pan and tilt follow, meaning that it will pan sideways with you when you do this movement, and it will also go up and down with you in this movement. But it has a lot of other cool stuff. So for example, if you're on the FPV mode and you want to take vertical shots, just go on FPV over there on the button, and then you press here on FPV on the LCD, and you could put roll 360, which then you'd use the joystick here just to roll, just to rotate the camera 360, and that could give you a lot of cool results. And you can adjust the speed that it rolls over, of course. And then you can do the portrait, which gives you a shoot mode in portrait like this. So you know you can shoot those reels straight from this camera without having to mount it in a portrait mode. And then you have a lot of other cool stuff. I will do an in-depth review video on this, but for now all you have to know is this thing is insane. It is amazing, and honestly, if you get this to somebody and this somebody is your partner, if they don't marry you, I don't know what else to do. So this is my 5 gift ideas for filmmakers this Christmas, but it applies to any time of the year. This is just incredible. Let me know what you got, and let me know what was the reaction of the person when you gave this to them. I hope you are able to put this under a tree, or surprise the person somehow. It should be awesome. Don't forget that all the links are going to be down in the description. These are affiliate links from Amazon, so I do get a cut when you make a purchase, but there's no extra cost for you, so you just help me out. And yeah, I hope you have the most amazing Christmas that you can ever have. I hope you have an amazing 2023, because 2023 is gonna be our year. It's gonna be my year, it's gonna be your year, and we're just gonna crush it, and we're just gonna be fucking amazing the whole year, okay? So peace, much love, go enjoy your Christmas, bye.